please make Allie feel better, and please go get one real quick because
All
I'm Powerade and
I may
I'm on
have one.
Powerade and edibles.
I don't
folks.
mind drinking alone. It's fine. It's fine. It's your
All
big
right.
premiere. Hey, everybody, what's going on? I'm Ali Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is Almost Adulting. I've got Detroit Lenny with me, as always, and our special guest, Sean Austin, arch nemesis of Detroit Lenny. What's going on,
This
Sean?
guy.
I've had a few arch nemesis along the way. A nemesis, I guess is what it would be called.
Nemesis.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nemesis.
I've been called worse today, so
So,
Julie Carly.
I know, old Julie. She's first. She was first this time.
She ain't first, she's last.
Yep,
Round
she
to
knows
Kroll
it.
to Major
Tim Earl's
Tom.
in the house. Oh,
What's
hi,
up?
Allie and Lenny. So
Oh, hi.
Sean Austin, longtime Morning Woody, first time on the show.
First time.
How are things with you? Where are you at in the world? First of all, where are you at in the world?
Shreveport, Louisiana. This is the Ratchet City, a.k.a. New Orleans of the North.
All right.
About 2.5, 3 hours east of Dallas. So we get a lot of traffic from Dallas over here to our casinos in town.
Nice.
That's a good deal. Well, you know, I'm from the South, so anyone
Used
from
to.
the South is always welcome on one of my shows.
That's right.
I'm asking Tim. I don't know why I'm typing this. Tim or Nick, will you share us to the Woody page, please?
Yeah.
Let me just
Do
that.
something, boys. Do something.
Yeah. So hi, Tim. Hi, Wilhelmina. Wilhelmina's in the chat. So yeah, Sean, I don't know if you've seen Almost Adulting before, but basically what we do is just kind of go over our NFL Week 13 Circa picks. From what I hear, we're not going to get a dad joke from Mandy tonight. What's going on with you, Detroit Lenny? Where are you at?
I am in I don't know where the hell. I'm in Arizona, maybe Chandler, maybe Gilbert. I don't know. Live from the Hyatt in Arizona somewhere.
Motel, Holiday Inn.
Yeah. My current situation. There's a football game. I already took a nap. You don't want to know what's over there.
High life.
Yeah, I'm living the high life over here. You know, Craig likes to travel me around the country to meet Morningwood people. So tomorrow I'm going to hook up with Pedro Moore. If you guys get a little act right in you and hit the like button, maybe I'll be in a city near you next time.
Ooh, I like it. Hit that. Get a little act. At first, I thought you said Ackroyd. I just have to tell everybody, I've been talking all day long. So I'm like, my brain and my mouth are on shutdown right now. I did 2.5 hours of Morningwood and then 2.5 hours of game time and free pick videos. And so I apologize if I'm can't speak. Lenny.
I gotta say, when the Morningwoods on Tuesdays, they go a long time. That's the opening day. But as the weeks had gotten longer, the days go by, they get shorter and shorter. But when I'm at work and I'm like, oh, it's 3 p.m. Central, let me see if Allie's still on. She's still going because of college basketball.
Yeah. Once college basketball starts, she's like the little Energizer bunny. You can't get her off the shelf talking about college basketball. You can't stop that.
It's
like
usually...
I logged out twice today. I said goodbye to everybody twice, and then each time I came back, I was like, is she really still going? I'm like, what are you talking about? And then she's still writing on the board.
Uh-huh.
And then arguing, no, you can't. It's 4.5 now. We locked the line in.
I will not. I will not put minus 33 on my board. I will never.
I will not. No. That's my cardinal sin. Is laying that many points.
Won twice. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna lose the third time, but it won twice.
Well, hey, I won't take it because I don't want to be
roll with it.
Yeah, I don't want to be accused of making them lose. So apparently, I'm the reason. We were talking a little bit backstage, folks.
Sean and Lenny are it's pretty heated in the Handy Capitan right now. And Sean comes in hot before the show even starts. Sean,
not a hello, nothing.
Tell the group what you told us.
So it was 2 Tuesdays ago, and I followed Lenny in hopes that he would do me right and move on to the second day of last Woody standings. What was it, North Illinois? Because they were all the metrics were in their favor, Lenny. Apparently, they were the better team. They got skunked. They scored once until the fourth quarter.
In the words of Nick Earl, I'd make that bet 10 out of 10 times.
I wouldn't.
That was still the right bet to make. That was still the
right bet.
You sound like Gianni the Greek making that. Yeah, saying all that.
Well, listen. here's what happened with Sean is he missed a day of picks. He totally had a brain fart and didn't put his picks in the handicap 10. Well, if you don't make a pick, you go 0-2. It's like 2 losses, right? And I was like, at the end when I was I call it grading the picks, win loss, I'm grading them and I'm like, I'm updating the records. I'm like, no Sean Austin. And I'm like, what the hell? So I go through it and I might have had a few to drink, and so I'm going through it 2-3 times, and I'm like looking everywhere for his picks, and then I comment, I'm like, bro, I can't find your picks anywhere. Like I don't know where you did or whatever. And he's like, oh damn, I didn't put him in, and I'm like, and since then he has fallen from like fighting for second and third
to like
second from last.
4. Yeah,
he's
bad,
bottom 4.
Bad.
Yeah, for sure.
Bad.
So
I remember this in last month of the handicap baton you dropped and you were right at the bottom, but you stayed in.
Yeah.
You never fell out. I mean, just not falling out is a really big thing. If you can just make it that last week and not fall out is a big deal.
The first one with Payam was really tough. Like he just kept battling back, and there was a lot of stuff going on personally and all this stuff. But that baseball hit a rough point in baseball.
That was the first one
got hard.
July.
Yeah, that got hard.
I mean, at current standings as of last night, Sean's still 25-23 after 48 picks or whatever. It's still a winning record, so there's nothing to write home about. I mean, somebody's better than that. But
Who's
I'm
better
just
than
saying.
that, Lenny? Who is
Kelly?
I don't know. Do we have enough time to rattle off everybody? Hold on.
Kelly.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah,
Kelly's Rickett, right?
Kelly is Rickett
Yeah,
picks. He doesn't have. Yeah, I can't stand him right now.
Julie,
I can't stand him.
You following them, you're doing good. Or you followed me. If you did follow me, I'm sorry.
She's saying that she followed Lenny on those picks too, and that's why she hasn't been doing well.
Oh, okay.
Well, my NFL teams are just looking good today. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I mean, I've followed the wheels. I told Allie, the wheels on the bus on handicap 10 are falling off rapidly.
It's hard. It is so hard.
I am limping to the finish line to try and finish in the top 3. And right now, Rickett is 35-11-2. I'm 33-15, and Ryan Cardona is 30-18.
Holy cow!
Rickett hasn't lost in 6 days. He's like 12-0.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And I'm like,
failing him.
I can't keep up with that,
So,
and I went 0-2 today. So,
Allie, you just said it. Like, I've been blindly following people, and my bankroll's been going up. Like, it's what it is.
I was doing that for a while. During tennis, my bankroll was so freaking close to 500 from that initial. Yeah, Daniel Henderson was rocking me.
That got me on it. I followed like 3 players.
I got into a bad. The Guru was part of it, but his college football picks. It was like he'd send me 10 picks. I'd take 5, and I'd take the 5 that lost and the other 5 cash. It was just every effing Saturday. It would be like that. And so now I got all the way down to like 265, and now I'm almost back to 400. So like college basketball turned me back around, but it was bad there for a minute there. It was bad because remember when I got my new account, that first $100 I put in. That's still in, and y'all know I like to take out money, but I couldn't take out the money, so it's like
still free play.
But now that free roll's over, so I can take it out, but I want it to go up more. Is what I want.
Let it ride. Let the DJ out.
Throw it all on the Lions this weekend, +7 against Minnesota. Money line.
They may cover.
Money line.
They're gonna lose. Sorry.
Oh yeah, they're gonna lose. They just won't lose by 7.
16-1. No reason to add the zeros first because everybody knows it's 0, 16-1.
Yeah,
I don't know. Guy I follow. Sorry, I'm interrupting you guys.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say me and Allie talked about that since I've been a part of Morningwood and started being a host and all that. Handicap the handicappers. I half the time as a host doing all these shows, it's hard to do all these shows and handicap. There's only so much time in the day, so sometimes I'm like, okay, here's 2 knucklehead sharp guys, Tim and Nick Girl. I'll follow some of their stuff, for sure. College basketball, Daniel Henderson and like Payam the Man for some soccer, and some other guys. Raymond Reddington's good on soccer. Ali Burns, college basketball. Yeah, all of it's like, so you got to handicap the handicappers, and I think that's a feat all by itself, is being able to do that.
if you think of it, that's literally the root of what the Morning Wood show is about letting you guys get up on a board and get hot and know who's hot and who to, like that's really what it's about. So it's just cool that now we have it in print in a place that you guys can go to every day and be like, okay, who's doing this today? It's not just all about the board anymore. It's gotten so much bigger than that.
This is my life right now. Rickett just emailed me to let me know I went 0-2. and I'm like, how do you say
I already know that.
This to Rickett? I'm like, I know, Rickett, I know.
There's got to be a GIF in there that says that.
Oh,
Tell him to log his ass on. Tell him to log on to
I will.
the show.
But then he did give me 3 Japanese soccer plays for overnight. So he did. So it's like haha. But hey, here's some Japanese soccer. I might use those as my handicap examples.
Yeah, give them to us. We want them. Ricketts hot. We just said that.
For real.
Minnesota first half and -7. No Swift. The Lions are gonna get killed, says Nick.
Go. Yeah, he's also taking the Saints on the money line too. How's that working out for you? And the over. That under my parlay.
I was about to say this. 52-79. I got the over in that game. I don't know if it hit. Did that hit? It was 209.
Oh no, he's talking about his college. Oh no, oh yeah.
No, that's
over
NFL.
Oh,
231. Yeah, it hit. What up?
There you go.
So I'm 1-1 in November.
There you go.
All right.
That's
for December, the new handicap you done. You're 1-1.
No.
Oh yeah, I didn't even join
November
that
for
one.
today.
Yeah.
December, I put 2 players props. One of them lost.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
speaking
I'm
of,
not even.
Allie, I told you on the show. So I've been figuring out if there's an over on NBA player props that's -135 to -150. I'm looking for the under.
Mm-hmm.
And right now the record's a little above even, but today Burks and a couple other people I've lost, but I'm liking those numbers fading to the under.
I don't know if y'all remember the other day when I took that Burnley both teams to score and it was a -140 and I was like, oh, I hate these at -140.
Mm-hmm.
That's for
they
me.
Look good, but they end up losing.
40 to 50 both teams in soccer don't work for me. I need it under
I don't like
that.
it. Yep.
I need it under that. But like I don't even know if there's a both teams to score no button that I could push. Like I know Heath talks about it, but I don't
have that pick. I don't have that pick.
Oh, I love that pick.
Mm-hmm.
You have it, Lenny.
Yeah.
Who better go?
I'm trying to. I'm refreshing my lines for this football game. Because I really
I did too. Then okay, so let me tell you guys this. So Earl Sports Bets, we've been talking about it. They got their own site. So I did something yesterday I've never done before in my whole life. I bought picks. I bought picks off of the Earl brothers, and it was just really to support them. They got their own new website, earlsportsbets.com/promo, and you go to that. Yeah. So I just wanted to support them. And I wanted to see how it worked from the pick buyer's perspective also. And I was like, I'll throw $50 that way. Well, it turns out that when you hit this link, it's $49.99. And then you use the promo code from the site, which was CHAMP. And it saved me, I think it was $39. It was $40. And it's a whole week of picks. I thought it was one day. They told me today it's a whole week. So
it's like normally like $100 and some.
Yeah, if you get bigger guys, it's big. I don't know. Craig does what, 89 for a week,
right? Yeah. So it was a real. I want to say it's regularly. I don't remember.
And I say this all the time, and I do give them a lot of crap, the Earl twins, but they give out more content.
They give out a ton of free picks.
Anybody, I'm telling. Like I work with everybody. I watch shows. And I'm telling. They do more work than they hustle, and I respect the hustle. They're knuckleheads, but I respect the hustle. So, yeah,
I couldn't lay that much money. I couldn't cap that many games, man. There's no way.
Yeah, well, there are two of them, but yeah, they have a system. Like I get the way.
Is it the twin thing where they like share a brain, so it's synergy, so you can do more output?
I think so.
I think they just even when they're sleeping, they're just communicating
constantly.
They're handicapping.
Yeah. Well, we do totals a lot the same way. Me and the twins have kind of figured out that we have the same formula for totals ish. And you can really bang those out. Like once you get going on those, it's just real simple math, and you're pop. And the ones that pop out at you are the ones you take, and the ones that you have to really super question are the ones you just don't. So
Just
Tim,
lay off.
Tim, are you on that Memphis game?
how do we become
You're
the
gonna
topic
say
of
yes,
every
but-
combo in every stream?
Because
we're
you're
here to
awesome.
promote you guys. Why don't you?
This is where you say thank you, Tim Earl.
Yeah, this is where you say thank you for promoting
ahead,
us.
we'll wait.
And
We'll wait.
Go ahead. It's cool.
I got nothing but time. Well, I got to check out on Saturday.
We got a face
if you
roller.
could hurry.
I'll sit here and relax.
A jade face roller and a
Hell yeah, I love this thing.
Mm-mm.
Love this thing.
What is
It is
that?
right there.
A
And
jade
for your eyes.
face roller.
I'm
What the
old.
hell is that?
Okay? I'm old. It's a
I don't
face
know what
roller.
it does. Don't know what it does. I think it's all propaganda.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's so relaxing.
What is that supposed to do? I could just do
Ooh, smoke. See that,
this. Okay,
Lenny?
Tim. I'll be back Monday, Tim. We'll have a conversation then.
Daddy's coming home.
Yep, I'll be back. I just found it funny. No, yeah. Well, we talk about everybody we talk about the handicappers, and you guys are obviously, Tim and Nick are predominant in the Morningwood community. So, it's kind of hard not to talk about you dumbasses. I mean,
Always
knuckleheads. Did I say that? I just said that out loud.
So do we want to talk football? We want to talk Circa picks? What do you guys have on the NFL game right now? I know you're a teaser.
I think I picked the under on Lenny's Facebook post, but I didn't have action on the game. I was looking for game totals, but my book didn't come out with it until like 20 minutes ago or 20 minutes before the game started. And I was like, I can't do nothing. I wanted to pick an over on a team total, but Dallas was 26.5 and Saints were 19.5. And I just wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting here. I mean, I can get the Cowboys -6, -120. There's no real value. Saints +6. Yeah, I mean the
that
Saints,
line was started at what, -4.5?
Yeah,
that moved a lot.
Yeah, right around there or whatever, and they jumped up. But the
went
over/under
with
live
money
total is at 40 right now, and it's 13-10.
I would not take the
I'm
under.
not touching any of it. I'm
No.
not it screams under, but it's a trap.
Here's the thing. So they're both about to run the ball, and whoever wins the running game is going to win the whole game. And Dallas
can't run.
Zeke can't run. Pollard's a better running back this year.
Fair enough.
Don't the Saints have like the best rushing offense, like third best rushing offense in the league? Is that a thing?
They have
third
best defense against rushing. I think.
Well, isn't that why the Cowboys can't run? Because they're defending their rush?
No. Zeke Elliott is
his legs are gone.
Yeah, he's done. And what's funny is
Wilhelmina's in here. Don't say that. She loves him.
Speaking of,
sorry.
I should have mentioned this earlier. So, like I said, I live in Louisiana. So, literally tonight is our Super Bowl. Because I don't know if y'all know this, but Dallas is not far away from Shreveport. Obviously, New Orleans in Louisiana. So, literally people are barbecuing out in the porches and their lawns out front and just arguing across the street right now. It's insane over here.
Oh, I bet. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're the perfect guest to have on for tonight's show. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
Are the Saints your team?
I don't have a football team. I really don't. I never had a college team. Never had an NFL team. I've done fantasy football for a long time, so I just go for players. And I have a guy I graduated high school with who plays for the Washington football team.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who?
DeSazier Everett, number 22. He's the captain of the special teams. And I hate to do this to him, but Monday, when Wilson stepped up in the pocket and threw the touchdown late in the game, 22 is the guy that Troy Aikman circled and said, DeSazier Everett, he should have dropped back in coverage because they were doing a deep cover too. My boy hurt himself there. But they won the game, so that's all that matters.
But Troy Aikman called his name out on national TV, so I'll take that.
That's just it. Didn't you say Ezekiel Elliott is the golden child and will carry the Cowboys to another Super Bowl?
I said that? I've never said that. I've
said
never
that.
said that because I refer to them as the Cowgirls,
Yeah.
first of all.
I'm
So
from
that's how I know
Houston.
that's
You know that ain't my business. That's
yeah,
that's
I
the
just
other
the
ones.
Cowgirl. I can't stand them. I just can't. Ever since the days of Emmett Smith and Barry Sanders going at each other. So
Julie, we don't need no
Cajuns.
excuses. It's just gonna happen. The Cajuns
Yeah,
know what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
that's one of my me and my wife's like kind of cities on our bucket list to travel to is Orleans, New
You
Orleans.
never
Go
been to
down
New
there.
Orleans, Lenny?
Never
I
been,
went
man.
Oh,
I went to the Final Four in New Orleans, and dude, it's like I've
Oh,
been to Prague, I've been to Amsterdam, I live in
it's a
Vegas.
different league.
You know,
It's a different league.
today, dude, I don't even remember. We didn't even make it to the Final Four. There are like, you know how like in Vegas, like strip clubs or little strip clubs. Oh no, you're walking down Bourbon Street. They're like
Boom,
full
boom,
titty
boom,
out,
boom.
hanging out the door in the
Just
alley. Like,
about.
hey, come
no
in
The
here.
wonder
alley.
Sean
You're
lives
That
there.
alley is a road called Bourbon
Yeah.
Street. Okay,
Yeah, the alley
it is
is a road
literal.
called Bourbon Street, but it feels like an alley. It's because you're so kind of
It's
compacted
tiny.
in there, and
It's tiny.
oh, it's cool. And
I
I'm
love
Sounds
it.
really
like
into
it sounds like
history.
my kind of place.
It's basically
it's
Fremont, but it's the older but somehow younger, smaller
it's
brother.
spookier. It's there. You've got that voodoo vibe. You've got that Cajun feel of like but in a sexy way. Like it's like a mysterious city. There's a lot of history there. You know, like
That's why
The
mystery
Mandy's
is the
really big.
smells. The mystery
yeah, a lot of
is from the smells.
Mandy is really big. My wife is really big into like supernatural and like
It's
the
great.
voodoo, like not the voodoo thing, but she likes that like type of
True.
vibe, and she wants to go
They have
for
ghost
the
tours.
history. I want to go for the titties,
They
but she wants to
well,
go for
and
the
there's
history.
I'm all
You know,
over
I mean,
plenty
so
of
it's a
both.
win-win.
There's
It's a
plenty of
win-win.
both. You can do it.
Win-win.
I've been down there a number of times, and it's always a good time.
Yeah.
Always.
And when
you
you
go.
go, like I'd go to a bar and you'd be like, can I get a beer? And they'll give you 3,
Yeah.
or the beer is this big, or I mean, it's
Big ass beer. That's one of their bars.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
good.
you gotta go. Everybody on this show
Let's
has
all
to
meet
go.
up in New Orleans. Okay,
Yeah.
Julie, you want to leave now? When are we leaving?
Yeah,
Let's go.
do it. I'm with it. When's the Final Four go there again? Let's do it. Oh,
That's
I
good.
was ham-bam.
There's gonna be a Super
I
Bowl
love
there in the near future.
Well, I don't want to go to a Super Bowl.
I do, but I'm only going to the Lions play.
Well, if
So
they
I'm
win
never
tonight,
going.
it's
Go to
basically
any
the Super Bowl.
you got tickets to.
I tried to go to the Super Bowl in Detroit, Ford Field. It was the Steelers. Oh, I can't remember. It was the Steelers. It was Jerome Bettis played, and Jerome Bettis is from Detroit, and his brother worked with me at Quicken Loans. We did mortgages together, and we worked on the same floor, and I knew him, and he hustled my way into the Super Bowl. But like I was in the stadium, but I didn't watch. Like I never made it past the Super Bowl party. Let's put it that way. Like I was on the bus to go in, and I went in, but there was like a bar downstairs, and my drunk ass never made it upstairs to the seats.
That's
I could have watched it from a suite, but I got drunk. So,
all right.
but then I got high, and then I got high, and then I got high. I'm just saying that's.
I'll tell you all
my
this:
life.
all of these passes in this game, even that one interception for Dallas, close to their end zone, it's all tic tac, super tight passes.
Yeah, that was a great interception. You bring that up. The dude toe dragged from a DB standpoint to toe drag like that and keep control of the ball. Basically, one hand. It was a great interception.
It was very good.
This game is exactly how I thought it was going to be.
It's going to be low scoring.
Yeah.
But
and New Orleans kicker, he missed a field goal earlier, first quarter. So it should be 13-13. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to text my wife and tell her that she needs to come in the chat and give us a dad joke.
Yeah, Julie said she had a dirty dad joke.
So I told y'all I had my daughter a year ago. Well, we just found out we're pregnant with a boy. So dad jokes, I'm learning.
Oh my gosh, are you gonna name him Lenny? There has to be a side bet on this. There's got to be a handicappy town side bet on this.
Don't do that to that kid. Don't do that to that child. I named my son Nathan, so I didn't do that to him.
Leonard Donald Austin would be the most beautiful name in the world. Oh, she's here. What's up, girl?
Oh, she's there. Okay, I was just texting her. I told her people want her. Or people need her dad jokes.
Up around
Magazine Street. Yeah, that's
Hold
on
the
the
ball.
north side of Canal, isn't it?
I'm still looking.
Where is what?
Magazine Street
Oh,
around
Joe
St.
Chris.
Charles.
What's up, People Magazine Street?
I know.
Yeah.
I read it as People Magazine.
No,
That's what threw me off.
I'm pretty sure that's New Orleans
I
talking
am
about.
not People Magazine, but no, Magazine Street. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
The Harris Casino down there is real nice too.
Yeah, I was right by that actually. And
It's
what's the name of like the big open area? Like there's a body of water here, and it's a big giant field. We saw Blondie there, and it was freaking dope.
Like where Pontchartrain is?
It's downtown. I don't know.
Over by Canal Street, there's the water or something.
The waterfront?
The waterfront, I'm pretty sure. But that has a big mall thing on it. Big shopping center.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. These are my
Harris is
Final
out
Four
in the open.
All right.
This NFL game is kind of boring.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Oh,
of fun.
Julie Carly, Julie Carly texts you her joke.
Oh, okay, cool. Julie Carly is on my crap list right now because yeah, she's on my not friends list right now.
Julie Carly's in the big trouble.
We've been trying to freaking plan. Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Keep us hanging on why she's in trouble. Go ahead.
Because she canceled to come out to the Party Lady Airbnb. She's not coming. I'm like not happy about it.
I'm not going either then.
After this joke, I have a joke.
Okay. What do you call the sweat on your father's balls after he had sex with your cousin?
Jesus Christ.
That's not the right answer.
It's not the right answer, but where did we go? Earlier today, Allie was drawing penises on her whitebboard.
She was.
Now we have this joke. What? People, we have
sweat.
Sponsorship now. We're like big time now. The FCC won't regulate me, but
Last
it got to be me.
The last thing I talked to Craig this morning about signing the contract before I did. The last thing I said is, so basically just keep doing everything the same as I've been doing it. And he goes, yeah. So
perfect.
Nothing's changed.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed in text form.
Have you been stressed about that too? Do you want the punchline?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Say the joke again.
Sweat on your father's balls after he had sex with your cousin is called relative humidity.
I have a much cleaner joke.
That's it, folks. We're out of here.
Okay,
good,
you go.
So the clean dad joke is, what do you call a car door when it's not a door? A jar.
A car door. Oh,
a jar.
The door is a jar. I love that joke.
Okay.
Why couldn't the astronaut land on the moon?
Jesus.
You ever hear the song "The Intergalactic Laxative"? My dad used to play that on the guitar. 24/7 hot. Yes, we are, Miss Danica. As I stuff my face with McDonald's.
Love it.
I
got
hungry.
a granola bar, a yogurt, and a Bud Light. That's and a face roller. That's what I'm dealing with.
I ordered room service and it sucked. So
so there's that. Oral Roberts money line let you down. Did they cover the 8.5?
Ooh,
I haven't even looked at basketball.
Question.
I have like a bunch of bets. Well, they're all mostly the Twins bets. I haven't even looked.
So Tim,
hockey hates me today. I'm 1-0 in December in college basketball, by the way.
I know Craig was on Utah State plus one. They're up by 4.
Tim sent a dirty joke now too.
Tim,
I'm
telling Steve.
Is Steve still in it? How did the Bulls do? Tim says, "How do you circumcise a redneck?"
Oh, now we're going down a path. Oh boy,
something about his cousin.
Yeah,
sister in the jaw.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, something about his cousin or his sister.
My kid today, I'm doing free pick videos, and my kid comes in. I'm like, "Dude, go outside, play basketball. Like, get out there." So he's like, "All right, I'm gonna bring 4 balls with me this time." I'm like, "How are you gonna carry 4 balls?" He goes, "Mom, I got 1 in my backpack, 1 in my hand, and 2 in my pants."
So Alan, Oral Roberts was 63.71. They covered by the hook.
Ooh, damn.
For 8.5.
So they would have been all right in the tees. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't. Steve is still in. Boom.
And Bulls.
Nice.
Bulls won by 2 or 3.
He's gonna win the last Woody
Go,
Stanley
Steve.
before Tim does.
I think
And
so
then
too. I'm
pretty sure
I'm
the
on
little
Tim,
brother
huh?
Ryan could win it before him.
We
So-
were taking side bets on who wins the last Woody standing first, Tim Earl or his dad, Steve Earl. Nick hung the line at -110 for both of them. So Lenny took Steve. I took
All
Tim
that.
based on strength of schedule. But then now that I think about it, I'm like, really, like as a trend bet would go, I should get all over Steve. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Tim's just not very good at this contest at all. He's just
Tim will
really
win
not.
every contest we ever put out, but he will not
Except
win
the
last
last one.
Woody. Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
it's his Sean Austin.
Well, here's the thing.
He can't beat him.
I will say this. Now that I've won last Woody, I think I've won every competition. I haven't won handicap, but I've placed. Because I won
Second.
all the early contests.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
he's
this
been
guy-
badass for a long time.
This guy logs on, people. This guy logs on, and I'm like, "Hey, hi, Sean. First time we're talking like this, whatever." And he's like, "Oh, I don't mind all my T-shirts behind me."
I did
and
do
I'm
that.
Like, and I'm like, "Bro, I can get T-shirts whenever." Tony Pollard to the house.
Told you, Tony Pollard's a better running back. Was it on a pass play?
Oh, that's a touchdown. If not, he's out at the half.
I gotta watch it.
Here's
He kicked through the pylon.
Are we echoing?
I don't think.
Because I'm hearing
Maybe.
myself.
I don't hear.
I hear you now. Now I hear echo that you said something.
I bet it's Allie.
Me?
Probably.
Why would you bet? Why would you just assume?
Because we have
that it's me?
headsets.
Yeah.
I don't need no freaking
Oh
headset.
God.
I got a mic right here. I can hear you.
Sorry. Well, I hear me.
You know how many times a day I do a show, Sean? You know how many goddamn times a day I log on?
Well,
Okay,
it's
wait,
nice
let me-
to have people communicating back. Lenny complains about that on Mondays. He gets
No,
lonely.
if it's me, yeah, it is. If it's me, Lenny's muted now, or I just can't hear you.
There you go. No, don't worry. My lovely voice will come through now.
Feel me?
That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. No, I was saying Mondays are weird for me because you can't. There's nobody talking back to you. Like you're not talking like we are in a conversation. It's just me talking to the chat, and they don't listen. So
Well, I'll tell you this. One, I talk to you in my head when you talk to yourself or talk to anybody else. And two, that was just good blocking and Tony Pollard running up the seam.
what's great about that is I'm playing one of my other cousins, not Alejandro, my cousin Scott, in fantasy football, and he's in first place and I'm in second, and we're battling each other this week in fantasy. And he has Ezekiel Elliott, and I started Tony Pollard tonight
Tony Pollard's
because
way better.
Aaron Jones was he's on a bye or whatever. So it was him and Nick Chubb. So I started Tony Pollard, and he just went off. So I need that little bit.
Pollard was my sleeper pick all year long. I didn't pick him up on any leagues. He kept getting picked before I could get to him, but he was my year-long sleeper.
I don't. We don't. Well. Oh yeah, Mandy. What's the joke? Why don't
Okay, so-
astronauts land on the moon?
We asked it, yeah. So I have the answer. It's because it was full.
A full moon.
They couldn't land on the moon. It was full. They had to land somewhere else.
That's my wife, ladies and gentlemen. That's my
Amanda
wife.
Licious, everybody.
Amanda Licious.
And you
Amanda's
turn
on.
your hat backwards, you'll look like Dan Quinn. I don't know. I think he looks like Squints.
That's a good point. Whoever said Dan Quinn.
I don't know who Dan Quinn is.
He's the
Now
defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. Yeah.
he was the head coach for the terrible Falcons, who can never. If you bet the Falcons, you're going to lose. Anytime they're supposed to win, they lose. Anytime they're supposed to lose, they lose by more than the spread.
You know, I consider myself a football guy, and I just stay away from Atlanta because I know they're exactly what Sean said. They're very inconsistent. You don't know what you're going to get. Like, they're just terrible right now. It is what it is. So I kind of stay
Detroit
away
of the
from
South.
them. Yeah, I stay away from them, and
There you go.
Atlanta
I
is
could
terrible.
see it. I could
I see it.
totally see it. You guys have the same beard thing going on.
I'm more Dan Campbell. Motor
Now I
City,
gotta find
DC.
out who the hell he is.
He's the head coach of the Detroit Lions, MCDC. They call him Motor City Dan Campbell.
MCDC is a very cool name. I'll give you that.
Now-
Oh, I see this guy.
Yeah, I take my glasses off though, with my Lions hat on. Oh wait, well, this is my Tiger hat.
Oh, we rabbit holed. We rabbit holed. Hold on, going back.
We did.
Okay, here it is.
Yeah, this is.
Okay, get off of me. All right, we're shutting it down. But okay, I agree.
Shut her down.
I'm shutting it down.
So let's talk.
I'm glad
Circa?
Yeah, let's talk Circa.
Yeah. I don't have it pulled up anymore. It was pulled up like literally this whole time. I just took it down to look up Dan Quinn. I was ready to go until just now. Hill about to run a touchdown?
Taysom Hill? I wouldn't be surprised.
He's got more yards than Ezekiel Elliott.
Mm-hmm.
No, but well, maybe. No, he ain't going nowhere.
Is Circa on Facebook?
It's on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. Here it is right here. I got it.
You got it?
I've got this. Me.
I can tell you what everybody is leaning according to our group.
I'm with that. I had to back out of the group. I was like, he's got this under control. I'm just going to listen to the picks.
I
am not paying attention to football.
We are
anymore.
the wheels on the bus are falling off that too.
It happens.
But
it's fun. We still have the fourth quarter too, though.
Yeah,
Bengals 3 is a lock. I know I can't say it, but I'm saying it.
Well,
we
it's
all
not anymore.
like that.
Thanks, Sean. Thanks.
We all like that. But
lost
not
that
anymore.
right the frick off our
Sorry.
leg. Okay, what was it? The Bengals or the Eagles? Dude?
The Bengals.
Yeah, I agree. I did
like
5 free picks today. The Bengals was one of the ones I liked the most, actually.
Their offense is too good. The Chargers can't stop the run.
Yeah,
I like the Steelers, Rams, and the Bengals. Brandon Lee likes the Raiders, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins, Bengals. And Jeremy likes Arizona, Cincy, Detroit, and Baltimore. That's all we got so far. Wilhelmina won't give us her picks.
Wilhelmina, why are you being shiesty with your picks?
It's secret.
It's a secret. I know the Raiders was a pick today. I did a free pick with Cam, and he did the rapid fire, and it was Raiders and Bengals. And Tim Michael agreed with those two, so I'm not opposed to that. The other 3 were totals.
Let me throw out a couple of things. So on the people that I follow for football, what they've said is double-digit spreads. The favorites have won this year for the most part, and then whoever lost against the spread, if they play a team that won against the spread last week, the team that lost last week is going to win this week against the spread. It's like 50-12 right now. Holy
hell.
Really?
I'm surprised Jeremy hasn't spit that stuff on us because he's usually pretty intense.
He's our trend guy for sure in the group. He's got trends upon trends and then trends on the trends. And I love it, though, because he brings that. I mean, there's 5 of us. So it's like, we talk about something. It's like a hand, you can't function without the other, so we all have a different angle and look at it. So, and it's awesome to have Wilhelmina in there too, because sometimes us boys get a little heat, like our ego just goes
this
like
is
that.
My team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then Wilhelmina comes in and goes, boys, like here's, and then she gives us her picks, and then we're like, all right, shit, that makes sense.
Where are y'all at in the Circa rankings now?
I can look right now. But here's one to talk about is the Dolphins -4 going to swarm on the backup quarterback. That's against the Giants. I heard the Daniel Jones might play, though. Do we have any updates on that?
He is a turnover machine.
Yeah.
What? That guy who went from Duke isn't good at playing football? What do you mean? Our football team's awesome.
With Flores with the Dolphins is just a defensive coach. I think they can hold them to a game where they can win on the spread.
So you like the Dolphins there?
I like the Dolphins more than the Giants.
Okay. I was just bringing it up because Anointed One brought it up. That's all. Just getting information.
You're just fading the public.
Yeah, that's just
taking Chargers 3.
Yeah. Yes, late night show, the late night. Every Thursday we do Almost Adulting. We just kind of kick back, watch the end of the Thursday night NFL game, drink some beers. Well, I'm drinking alone.
Somebody
I know
does.
Julie's got a beer in her
Somebody's
hand. That's what
yeah.
makes me feel better.
I'm trying to pull
Fourth
up,
quarter.
see whatever.
And Julie, you know I'm just kidding. I'm not really mad at you.
She's really
I'm
mad.
just bummed I can't meet you.
So Sean brought up the Falcons. Like, I really want to take Tampa minus the 11.5, even though it's in Atlanta. I don't think that matters. I just think they're going to destroy them. Plus, I don't know if Atlanta can even score. So but 11.5 is a lot to take in a contest bet in the NFL.
But what is the Falcons' average game total? Because Tampa, outside of 2 weeks ago, they've just about gone over 30 in every game. Their away's gotten bad, but their home field, given they are away this week, home field.
Atlanta averages 18 points a game, and Tampa averages 31.5. So, I mean,
that makes it tough because
it's like right there. So I want to, but I don't think I'll pull the trigger on that. I also want to take, just so you know, I think the Chiefs are going to blow the brakes off the Broncos. The Chiefs are going to make the playoffs. They're going to make a run at the playoffs. They had a very slow, terrible start at the beginning of the season, and I think they're starting to get their groove. And they're gonna make a little playoff run. And if they get in the playoffs, it could be hot. That offense starts clicking and stuff like that. So
is Clyde Edwards-Helaire still a healthy running back?
I don't think so. And if he is, they're just not using him, and they're disguising him. Kind of like they're just not using it. Like he's not of any value anyway. Already on the books.
Bucks 10 is a much better value bet than Bucks 11.5.
100%. If it was 10, I'd jump all over because then we could just push.
Yeah.
And in the Circa contest, you still get what do you get? Like a 1 point? You get 2 for a win and 1 for a push, or 1 for a win and half for a push, or something like that. So we'll still take the push.
Washington probably is a good bet, Tim. And the reason I say that is the Raiders have just kind of been falling apart. They got hot that first week, maybe 2 weeks after they fired boy. But Washington, I think, is a better team. Heineke's starting to play good.
Yeah.
He trusts his feet.
Wilhelmina just gave us her picks, by the way.
I was just going to say, Wilhelmina just tapped in there.
She's on the Bengals, Dolphins, Chiefs, and the Seahawks.
I'm getting our Circa results for Picks and Parlays and Morning Woodies, so don't mind me.
Fine. The Seahawks plus 3.5 in Seattle, though. I'm not opposed to that, but Russell Wilson just looks like last week. He looked like he just. I don't want to say just Russell Wilson. That whole team just kind of.
Oh, there's another team, and there's other players on that team. I didn't know that. I thought it was just all Russell Wilson.
I was all over Seattle too. It was his birthday. I thought the man was going to show out for his birthday, and he didn't do nothing.
I didn't bet it, but I was on that same tip. I don't think I bet it. I didn't.
No.
2-6. Oh my God! For the third quarter. So you know what I did, Morning Woodies?
What's up?
I just
don't tell him. Don't tell him. Oh wait, us?
No, you know what I did for the Circa contest for Picks and Parlays.
Don't give them the out. Don't give them the out.
I forgot to put their picks in. I fell asleep. I remember the day that I did the show in this hoodie. I finished the show. I text Nick, what are the picks? He was like, we don't know. We're still waiting on someone. And I'm like, all right, cool. I went out to the couch. I was texting with Chanel. It's like 11:30. I went back to sleep. I had a long night at the Duke game. I went back to sleep, and I don't wake up till like 4. And picks have to be in by 3. And I opened my text, and sure as shit, there's their picks. And so they went 0-5 last night, and that's my fault. And it's important because in the third quarter, we're tied. So
give them 5 wins. Give them 5 wins because at the end of the season, we're still dominating.
Well, yeah. So that's what the next part is here is for the full season. They are in 3,389th place. We're all tied for something. Like no one's just that sole person unless it's the top person.
It's like
And
100,000.
I believe, unless I read that wrong, we're in 322nd place.
So you're in like 8th.
We're probably. I don't think we're in the top 50. Tied for.
No, we're in like tied for 322.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of teams tied that. So I mean, it is like all we need is a couple good weeks, and we could be back in this. And what's great about the Circa too is it's quarter. You can pay out per quarter, so you don't have to really do good the whole season. If you could just have a good quarter, you could win $25,000 or whatever. But yeah, she told me that, and I'm like, my first question was, "Wait, did you get our picks in?" And she was like, "Oh yeah, I got our picks."
He does one out of Seattle, I think. Oh, did I lose y'all, or am I doing something?
Nope, I got you.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, Chrome's being funny.
We can hear you. See you.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can see you. You can switch pages, and your thing will stay there.
Oh, here we go. I don't know what I did, but I got it.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to sell this Mac, man. I just don't use it no more. So I haven't used it in a long time.
I do believe Russ wants out of Seattle, though.
I think his wife wants out of Seattle. Same reason Tom Brady chose Tampa, because the wife wanted it.
Women.
So, yeah, I mean, the guy that is in first place has 43 points. The Morning Woodies have 36 points. So that's how close
it is. Okay, two good weeks and you're back.
Like so we need to find out. We need to find out where he is. Get him a girl. Take him to the room. Get him hammered. Make him miss his picks on Saturday.
Lenny is in the mob. That's what this is coming from.
Is the perfect person for this job. Bird dog him, Julie. Bird dog him. Find this guy. Find out how to get to him.
Miss Denica, we're gonna need you too. We're all gonna have to get together and you know, I mean, listen, a little roofie didn't hurt anybody, okay? If he forgets to put his
Why are they called roofies? They should be called flories.
Flories, yeah. Facts. Good luck to you, Picks and Parlays. Hey, Julie, you can bring your wife. I'm pretty sure Wilhelmina was going to bring her daughter. Like, you can bring the wife. It's cool. Pete goes back to
Patriots.
I do like the Pats.
The Patriots have played close every game, and the Bills either blow you out or they lose. And they're not blowing out the Pats. They're not.
No, that's always a real good game anyway. So I do like that game. Allie doesn't let us take Monday Night Football games. She hates it.
Y'all can do whatever you want to do.
Allie's taught me a few things, and they've actually worked out other than her minus 33s. But I don't like going with favorites on primetime games. NBA,
I don't like going
NFL,
with favorites unless I have to lay 300 points. I'm teasing. Y'all do whatever you want to do. I'm just
we have to
it's
put
just the way my brain works, you know.
No, I know, but like for us, it does make sense though because we have to submit all 5 of our picks by Saturday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So if we submit them all day on Saturday and then, you know, I don't know, Josh Allen he's got
jumps
COVID
off the
toe
plane.
He's got COVID toe like Aaron Rodgers. All of a sudden, him and Karen are in a golf tournament and they can't play on Monday or whatever. So, you know, I mean, that could screw us. So we kind of stay away from Thursday and Monday games. That's a
good idea.
We set that up at the beginning because if we were to play this game, we would have had to submit all 5 of our picks for Sunday. Yeah, so we never play the Thursday game. We thought about playing the Thanksgiving Day games. We thought about playing those just because there was 3 games on Thursday. But other than that, we didn't really like it.
Would you have got them right? Did y'all have the right look on them?
We would have went. I think there was 2 that we really liked. We liked the Buffalo game. The Dallas game we would have lost, and we liked the Detroit game, but we would have covered the Detroit game. So.
Okay.
So I'll tell you this: more people were upset in my area about the Dallas game than the Saints game on Thanksgiving. So that tells you a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. Just get 20-10. 10 minutes left. Dallas is up.
Okay, so here's my final calculation.
Is now.
So my final calculations are that The first place, like I said, is 43 points. We're in 322nd place with 36 points. They're in 3,389th place with 26 and a half points. But if we gave them a 5-0 day, they would still have 31 and a half points, which is still 3.5 games less than we have.
All I heard was we could take the rest of the season off and we'd still win.
Ouch.
Boom. Goes the dynamite. I was going to drop it, and I was like, wait a minute, let's not jack anything up. USC money line, Houston and Iowa points, NIU money line, and Holy Cross. You guys have any feelings about that? You know I'm on Houston. You know that's happening. I like Iowa plus the 11 for sure. I'm just a point taker in these kind of games. You got hardcore motivation. You got nothing, nothing to lose at this point. Everything to gain.
I love Iowa.
I do too.
I'm telling you right now, I'm sprinkling some money on Iowa money line. It's going to be stupid, ridiculous. Because
this is what
Michigan's
doing. Best friends? I think so, Julie.
Y'all are a mess. Y'all are a mess.
We got our VG. I got VGK Bud Light though.
Oh, so it's
okay.
So
sorry.
it's so it's disappointing.
You want to talk sports, whatever.
So it's disappointing. The VGK Bud Light. I just think Michigan, like they beat Ohio State for the first time in Jim Harbaugh's career. So, I mean. That was their Super Bowl. He is paid to do one thing, and that's beat Ohio State.
But
he finally did it.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
so
he's won 9 games a season ever since he's got there. Like he's a good coach in Big Ten? Is that whatever y'all play up there?
Yeah, we're in the Big Ten.
That really sucking when they can't beat SEC teams.
God, this guy! I swear he's my arch nemesis.
Who's going to beat Georgia?
Oh, God, I hope nobody. I'll be honest with you, their defense is going to win them the championship.
Yeah. I told you guys on the first day of college football season when in Morning Woody, I was like, the Guru's got a big bet down on Georgia to win it all. This is the team for him, and that's his jam. And I don't know why he would do that.
I like Cincinnati, though. I mean, if the college football playoffs were to happen right now, kind of thing, and let's say Cincinnati matched up with Michigan, I'm telling you right now, I think Cincinnati could beat them. Cincinnati does not get any respect because everybody is so hell bent on all this strength of schedule. Yes, strength of schedule matters, but it's a piece of a pizza. And just because that piece of pizza don't have no pepperoni on it, I'm still eating it. Just to be clear. So
I think of that as a tool in your toolbox, you know. And you guys will hear me work it out. When I'm looking at a game, I'll be like, okay, they played them. That's good. And then I'll be like, okay, they're going here. Have they traveled before? That's another tool. Okay, cool. They have.
The Wyoming-Denver game, you did that this morning on Morningwood with the altitude. And then you were like, okay, wait a minute. Denver, you figured out the elevation for both schools, and one was 2,000 more. And we saw you work that out in your head by yourself verbally with 100 of us watching.
That was so cool, though, because I was so going at that Wyoming angle, and Tate the Great said, but I thought Denver would be able to play there because Denver's got that. And that's so cool. He taught me something. I didn't think of that part yet. And so, that's the fun part of the show is I'll break this down. When Wyoming plays at home, this is what you're looking at. But he's like, hey, there's other teams that are at high altitude too. I mean, not 52,000 feet or 72,000 feet. 52,000 is Denver, But yeah, I that was super cool. That was really super cool.
It was awesome.
He blew my mind today. George is a machine, Terminator style.
Their defense is I mean, there's always one team a year that you're like, oh, that defense could compete in the NFL. That Georgia defense is legit.
I think another tool in the toolbox thing is what did everybody see last week? And I think everybody remembers last week Michigan beating Ohio State, and that's everyone's so high on that. And I don't see it.
I'm big on letdown spots and what the public thinks for what have you done for me lately.
Yeah. You always have to look at it as not what do I think about these lines.
Yeah.
You have to look at it as what does everybody else think about these lines?
That's
because that's
how
who
I've been
the odds
tapping
makers
in
hanging
NBA.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like I also like this weekend. I like Oregon. or not this week, Friday, tomorrow. I forgot it's Friday game. I like Oregon against Utah plus points. I know it's in Utah, but I just
they got a big revenge spot now.
yeah, I like Oregon. I like the kid from Oregon. That's who the Lions are going to draft for the number 1 pick next year. Kayvon Thibodeau, whatever. I don't know. It's got an X on the end. Thibodeau or something like that. Kid's a beast.
Thibodeau.
You don't know how to say Thibodeau?
Thibodeau. I just said it. See,
it's a very New Orleans thing.
That's a French thing.
Yeah, this kid's a beast. They're calling him Myles Garrett, J.J. Watt-esque, and I'm like,
crap.
Oh my God! Finally, we can have a defensive end.
All right, so Ali, my player props may go 3-3, which
really?
they're all like 107 or better. So I'm losing like $7.
Right. Not the worst thing in the world, but you're just testing a system right now too, right?
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. There was one that I found that I didn't want to play because he'd been doing too good lately, but everything else is I'm pretty confident in them.
So tell all of them, in case they just joined in, tell them what the system is that you've been doing.
So here's what it is. So NBA only, player props. -130 to -150. You're looking to fade that. And what I do is I just look at the recent games over the past anywhere 5 to 6 games. If they've consistently been at or over the number, I lay off of the fade. If they've been way over on like 2 games and under on the rest, I'm fading them fading the over, taking the under 1.5 threes, 4.5 rebounds, whatever it is, at -107 to even money, sometimes +105. It's if you lay 4 or 6 picks and you lose 3, you're still coming out right at even. So to me it's low risk, high reward.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's worth a half a unit. Follow that trend or that system, not trend,
and
system.
The other thing I personally avoid is either not taking stars or not taking games where that team stars out.
Yeah.
Like say DeRozan with the Bulls. If he's out, I don't want to lay somebody else's like under 15 points because that happened with Bert with me yesterday. D-Rose was out. He scored 23 or something.
I will say this. Ever since I took over like the contest and stuff and doing like the Dapper Capper and stuff like that, player prop contest, nobody ever wins betting the LeBron James props, the John Morant props, the Luka Doncic props. They're not doing that. And I'm telling you right now, they're all taking the over on the points.
Pedro Moore does props all day, right? He does props every time. And he's been consistent.
He is. I can't wait to get together with him tomorrow. We're going to try and figure it out where we can be together in the same spot while you're doing Morningwood, and then maybe we'll like pop on Cheers You or whatever.
Well, look, Margaritaville and Horseshoe, they got sports books now, so come to Shreveport.
There you go.
Hey,
yeah. I can't wait to meet up with him. We were going to meet up tonight, and then he's like, he messaged me, and he's like, oh, shit, I forgot it's my father-in-law's birthday, so I'm supposed to go over there for dinner. And I'm like, yeah, you should do that. Happy wife, happy life, you know?
Yeah.
We'll get day drunk tomorrow, bro. It's cool.
Yeah. No problem.
You know, so I'm excited. We're going to hang out. We're going to try and come up with a little Pedro Lenny parlay for Sean there to follow.
There you go. I could do that. I could follow.
Yeah, we'll lose, but whatever.
Well, look, if you've been parlaying Ricketts picks every day for the past 6 days, you've been banking money.
There you go.
That guy can't lose. I think he's going to go 2-0 today too. I know he was. I didn't even look. I looked earlier, like right before the show when I got on my laptop, and I think he might go 1-1. No. Oh yeah, he lost the Capitals. No, they lost.
Everybody was on Capitals.
Everybody was.
Hurricanes got beat, and y'all took them on the puck line.
Yeah. Yep. And the Capitals lost. I went 0-2. I had the Hurricanes and the Capitals on a thing, and that was just hockey was not fun to me.
I don't watch hockey. The only thing I know is offsides in hockey, which is weird because that's like a rule you don't know. But I played soccer and ref soccer. but
So
I don't follow hockey at all.
my wife's a big soccer. She played soccer all high school and travel leagues and all that, and she watches hockey too. And so when I started to watch hockey because of, or not hockey, but soccer because of Morningwood, her explanation to me was, think of it as a big hockey rink with the offsides,
Yeah.
and it's just grass. And I'm like, oh, it was like,
Ooh.
The
light bulb
player
went on.
can't be past the second to last player,
Right.
but hockey, the puck has to cross the blue line before anything else.
Yeah.
It's close,
Oh,
very
see?
close.
Yeah, they had a pick.
Interception? What happened?
7 minutes left. Dax, you're killing me in fan. Oh, there's hands to the face, though.
Hey,
We're not going to call that.
all
We're
I
not
was
going to do that.
talking about Dak, I should have just bet more on the under season-long passing yards.
I know.
I tried to
You were
tell everybody.
so all over that.
He had to have a perfect season, and like nobody, Aaron Rodgers and Cousins may be the only ones to get close to that this year.
Yeah, he. You know what it is? Everybody watched Hard Knocks.
Yeah,
And everybody watched Hard Knocks, and now they're like, "Oh my God, Dax is going to have the perfect season ever." I'm like, Dax is still Dax.
Yeah, I told Allie, I was telling everybody I talked to, one COVID game or one injury, and then it's done.
It's over. Yeah. No,
And
you were all
what
over
happened?
that. Totally.
He's got me 12 points in fantasy. Come on,
And that's
man.
another thing when you're capping too is like, oh nice, or Nick, I cashed that. I made a 6-team teaser with all 6 of your college basketball totals, and then I took them all straight, and 3 out of 6 have cashed already. The other 3 are still playing. So hopefully that works out for me. Or 3 of the straight bets cashed. So hey. Another thing to remember too is, like you were saying, with Hard Knocks being on, and then everyone's all hype on somebody. That's the same idea as Fade the Promo. You know, they're if you want to get your conspiracy theory brain on, they're feeding it into your head, like, you know, this is who you're going to bet on. This is who you're going to bet on. Remember the Saints Super Bowl when Stephen A. Smith had that big goofy cowboy hat on, and everything was just Saints, and then they lost. You know, a questionable call, by the way. But if that wasn't the media pushing you to bet on them, and then like fixing the game pretty much at the end, in my opinion, that's stuff you got to pay attention to. Like if you got to think of it on that level, and whether you're right or wrong, whether you're like a crazy conspiracy theory person or not, at least your brain is working that way, and you're allowing yourself an opportunity to think that way.
Anointed One is way ahead of me in the thing. He fumble, and then I watched the play.
Oh wait, that's
Dallas
not nice. I took that under. It hasn't updated on my bet slip yet. Shit.
I will say this: Dallas's defense has been night and day better than they were last year.
Yeah,
I
don't know what
really
Dan Quinn put in the Kool-Aid, but they're about it.
They should. The offense should be drinking it too.
Yes.
But yeah, because he has got him playing. I think Dan Quinn's a really good coordinator. Not great, but I think he's a really good coordinator. He's not a great head coach, and some guys just aren't. So I think somebody mentioned too about Pete Carroll going back to college. I think Pete Carroll's done.
Oh, I haven't followed football long enough. I don't understand why Joe Buck is so bad. I just know he annoys the crap out of everybody. I
watch the TV on mute.
It's amazing you
really?
didn't stand
Joe Buck.
I will say this. So I referee football, right? And having Tony Romo talk, and when I don't watch his games, I just watch the highlights of what he says. And it's like, if people would pay attention to what he says, they could really learn something about football and what the players are actually doing in game. I think his commentary is great.
Yeah, I will say Tony Romo, I hated as a player. As a commentary, or the analyst guy, whatever you want to call him, he's awesome.
He's great.
He's hilarious. I think he's whatever. Troy Aikman's straight up high the whole broadcast. He just stays high and drunk. I don't care what Troy Aikman says. You look at those eyes, you don't get bloodshot eyes like that, Troy. No bloodshot eyes are like that, okay? He's
takes one to know one.
Right. I'm with Troy. Troy, we could hang out, bro. It's cool. I'm not dogging on you. I'm just saying, I'm just going to call it what it is, And Joe Buck, I hate playoff baseball because of Joe Buck has ruined playoff baseball. You know, and I never heard anybody say, "Man, I love Joe Buck." You ever heard anybody say that?
No.
I
play drinking
how
games.
the hell is he still on the air?
The only way I tolerate Joe Buck is I play Joe Buck drinking games. Like every time,
you try that with us in text, and I'm like, I can't do that. I can't hang.
Who just asked about the Suns? Who just asked about the Suns win streak?
Miss Danica did. So Suns and Warriors are going to rematch tomorrow without Booker. Do you think they will go on? Their win streak will continue. Will they get 20 wins? Tim says no. Warriors -6 for him. Anointed One says Warriors messed me up with my parlay with the Ducks.
They messed me up. Warriors messed me up with Duke.
Hey, just FYI, we might have to live bet some Pistons action right now because they're only down 8 points with 5 minutes left.
The spread
Tim Ross
is what,
says
11?
Joe Buck is the Detroit Lions of commentators.
You shut your mouth. Who said that? Anointed One, you shut your mouth when you talk about my Lions like that. It's not even fair to say to them.
The Pistons have been good lately. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll cover everything.
Yeah, I love Bill Walton. Bill Walton's just fun to watch.
Yeah, he's fried and funny for sure. And he makes no excuses for it. He's like, look, I'm high as a kite right now. Okay, like him 100%. And Dickie V together talking basketball is like my
Cowboys pick.
Awesome. Yep.
Tim, what's the highest an MLB, an NBA team has ever scored in a game?
Oh, he's sitting in front of his computer right now.
Yeah. Wait, what's the question? What's the highest
NBA single team total ever?
I'd probably guess 150-ish.
Well, Grizzlies are 152.
Yeah, so okay, high 150 is. Maybe I don't know. Maybe somebody probably scored.
I was going to say Chamberlain scored.
Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game.
Yeah, I'm guessing here. Well, the Saints suck.
Well,
damn it! I could have told you that.
Tony Pollard, garbage yards. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Well, what's the answer?
Yeah.
I wanted to take Pollard over rushing yards this game. I didn't get to it. Should have now, but oh well.
So what's the team total?
So what's the answer?
Are we looking at me for it? I asked Tim. Tim's on with the computer. I can look it up.
By your computer, look it up, Tim.
I'll look it up.
No,
Nick's my fat guy.
Sean Austin, we're big time now. We have stat guys for this. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Nuggets 186. What did I say?
Oh, good job, Allie.
Those flippies.
Did you just pull a wrestling thing on us? That's from that's like 90s Edge. No, suck it. I forget.
DX.
Yeah. God,
that wasn't 90s.
No?
2000s?
That was 2000s because that was Shawn Michaels and Triple X.
I just attribute everything to the 90s because the 90s were really good to me.
We're closer to what, 1935 than we are to 2000, and it feels off, dude.
My kid said that we're closer to 2050 than we are to something or other.
1995.
Yeah, something I don't know.
It feels weird.
How old are you?
Really?
28.
Oh, you're a baby.
Yeah.
You're just a baby.
Look at your little guy.
I got some gray in here, though. That's what happens when you get a kid.
Oh, bro, I can show you Facebook posts. This all used to be dark. And then I had my daughter who just had surgery right here. This went gray.
Wow.
And then I had my son, and this went gray. And then I got divorced, and it kind of all blended together. And then I met my soulmate, Mandalicious, there. And then she gave me glasses, and now I can see that I actually look like a dumbass, and I should shave around it. So
is she with Bree right now?
Yeah, she's sitting in the hospital for me, so
they're watching together. What's up, Bree? I hope you're feeling better.
She's probably high on morphine, so my daughter, she's got the good stuff. I know, she's got the good stuff right now.
Get out of here with his little gray.
Yeah,
8-year-old. Yeah, get out of here. I actually dyed my hair gray for a while.
I'm going to change my YouTube name to Little Gray now because of that.
I like it. Little Gray.
I mean, I had a guy on the Manic Monday show. His YouTube name was just R, just the letter,
I know
and it
R.
wasn't even capital. It was a
No.
little R, and I'm like, okay. And then I think he hit his parlay or something like. She's
All right,
past
so
the F out. Babe, we can't swear on the internet. Come on. My wife's got a potty mouth. I apologize.
yeah,
By the
I
way,
was
she
about to
hates
say
every
this,
time
what
I
Tim was saying.
apologize for her.
I was going to ask the question. Non-overtime game is 173 by the Suns. They won by 30-point margin.
Wow.
Look, did Nick take over Tim's computer? So because Nick's my fact check guy. Tim's a little. Nick, I need you to fact check your brother.
Did you think that Nick was going to care about a basketball question for 1 second? Nick's not going to take.
I bet he does now if he gets the chance to prove his brother wrong.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's some sibling rivalry there every now and then, and it's awesome. Because
Lenny and I can capitalize on it because we're both parents and we know exactly what's going on, and we're like, oh well, if I tell this one he can't do this, he's definitely going to do it.
Yeah, I'm like the 100%. Kids. The
he
kids are fighting.
He won't physically be possible. He won't be able to hold himself back.
No.
Yeah. See. I don't give a fuck.
Is DeMar Leonard out for Portland?
I was 13 in '93. Holy hell!
You got to tune into Game Time Decision to check out the NBA injury report every Monday through Friday, 3:00 Pacific time, 6:00 Eastern time. To find me, your favorite your hostess with the mostest, besides the Ali Burns plus Money Honey, and my two favorite knuckleheads from Earl Sports Bets, expert handicappers and picks and parlays, Nick and Tim Earl.
All right, DeMar Leonard is out.
It just becomes second nature, doesn't it?
I broke my rule.
It does.
But
remember when Lenny started helping and he was like, we don't have anyone with a real name? I was having a drink with Josh on, I think Monday night. I was hanging out with Josh and to watch the Duke game, the first half of the Duke game. And he goes, I was talking about the conversation that Nick Earl and I had about how it's hard to date people when you're a handicapper because they don't speak the same language as we do. And he goes, just by the names of all your friends, like Tony the Goat, Detroit Lenny, Higgs. He's like, just the names of your friends are so much different than the names of regular people's friends. I'm like,
I will say this. My wife, this is one reason I love my wife is she puts up obviously with all my crap, right? But like tonight, we're in the hotel room and she's like, do you want to go get food or do you just want to order in? I'm like, it's been a long day. Just order something in. Like, I'm just going to sit here and watch TV. She's like, okay. She orders it. We place our order, whatever. She hangs up the phone. She looks at me and goes, what do you think the over-under is and what time to get here? They said 45 minutes. And I'm like, oh, I'll take the over. It's never on time.
When she starts calling it a total, then you know she's made it. Because that's a big pet peeve of mine. It is a total. It is not an over-under. You are betting if the total goes over or under. But
I turned her on the hockey three-way lines and winning in regulation, and it might have changed her life for the worse. I don't know. But my wife loves hockey, and she can handicap hockey. And she can look at it. She can handicap hockey. Not like she's a whatever. She's obviously she does okay. But
she's still in. Did she get a pick in today?
She said she'd text you. I don't know.
I didn't get a text. I figured it would be on the Woody page, and then I ment to text you about it.
I'm pretty sure she lost because I think we were all on Carolina, the whole Winston household.
Yeah, all
I do love
that for that.
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm just going to let you guys know right now, if you're in the Handicappitan, I'm posting for tomorrow. I'm not updating records until tomorrow because Lenny's tired.
I have this conspiracy that the Winsons all are in collusion with their HC picks.
Well, they talk a lot, that's for sure.
The who? Wait, who's in collusion with?
The Winsons.
He's calling you a cheater.
No.
My sister, my sister does live with us, but so she's always like, do I do that? She will make her own pick, but she's got to talk to me for 45 minutes about it to make sure I sign off on it.
Make sure you want it to be a good pick.
I had a talk with her on Halloween night at your house. I sat and smoked and had a talk with her, and she's like, I really want to be good at this. I want to understand what they're talking about. Like she's legit into it. definitely is not there, but she's legit into it. I can vouch for that.
It's funny because my sister lives with me and Mandy, and my sister really likes basketball. So she's really into basketball, and my wife really likes hockey and really into hockey. And then I just want to watch football. I don't care if it's Canadian football. I don't care if it's indoor football, arena football. I just want to watch football.
Would you watch
lingerie football?
I don't
Lenny's
care.
about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
I say that in the basketball offseason. I'm like, I would watch women's wheelchair basketball right now.
Wheelchair basketball is no joke. It's super hard. Let me know.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, buddy.
No, you're fine. Me and my buddy were like talking about football a couple Sundays ago, and we're like, dude, we should go to a high school football game. And he's like, hell yeah, we could totally live handicap that shit. And I'm like,
what did I tell y'all earlier? Lenny's up in the top of stands. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's $20.
Yeah, and my wife was like, "No, you don't have a child that goes to the school. You can't go to the game." I'm like, "That's bullshit." First of all, but I
agree.
Plus,
there you go. We have our own kids' sports. Escher's getting into basketball in January, so I'll be hanging lines just like you hung them for B Money.
Yeah, I put
B Money.
Yeah, I did. He's defensive player of the year for sure for Ruthie Deskin Elementary School. He is definitely defensive player of the year. He can't shoot. I mean, it just is what it is. He can't shoot, man. He can't. He's like, remember that movie Bad Boys where the captain with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, and then their captain when he was shooting basketballs in that one scene, and he's like right over the backboard, like he's like
Michael Scott.
He's like, I was making them. I was all making them before you guys walked in. So every time you go outside to check B Money out playing basketball, he tells me I was just making them, and then you came outside and you made me nervous, and I'm like, so he's that guy. He can't play offense. He's the
what is lingerie football?
I got
YouTube it. Lingerie, women.
I'm on it.
Football done.
Julie Carly will like it.
New favorite sport.
Yeah. If I could get
them girls don't play around.
This looked like a clean one that I could bring up.
Those girls don't play around, dude. They hit hard.
Yeah. Oh, this is real.
They don't play around.
Mandy wanted to join the rugby team in Las Vegas. They were having like local tryouts. I'm like, no.
Oh.
Or not rugby. Was it rugby? Or she texted Allie about it. She's like, you want to join with me? And Allie goes, hell no.
No.
Y'all remember the Guardians when Cleveland Indians were changing their name or are going to change their name? There was a big lawsuit with some minor thing. I actually messaged it to you, Allie. It's the Cleveland Guardians roller derby.
See, I had a girlfriend who was super into roller derby, and she wanted me to do it. It's like rough on the outside as I do not fight. I've never been in a fist fight. I don't want to get in a fist fight. Like, I don't fight. I don't want to be pushed. Don't shove me. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like, no, I'm not that kind of girl.
Jade rolling.
I jade roll. That's what I do. I drink my Bud Lights. I'm not really a girly girl. I'm not saying that, but like, I don't like violence. I don't like your energy on me. Get your
defensive touchdown, Cowboys.
I want to take those plus 300 bets so much on defensive
he threw it right
touchdowns.
to him. Interception, whoever 91. He threw
Watkins?
it right to him. I think so, yeah. He literally threw it like at his helmet. He had to catch it like that.
Sorry.
I wish.
Is lingerie football still around? I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Heard about it in a long time.
Should be.
I had a person I met used to referee those games.
Oh, well, that's a killer gig.
Yeah, right.
Used to violence, but do hate it a lot. Of hate going around here in Cali. Allie, Southern Utah -6. You're still in it. Get it, Richie P. Get it. I love it.
Richie P, did you hit the like button?
Hill with 4 picks after signing a $100 million deal.
He's going to move to running back or tight end or both, so he's not going to play quarterback anymore.
That guy is like the what's his name? Blake.
Sure.
He's Blake Griffin from the NBA. Blake Griffin owes the Detroit Pistons money. Okay, and I'm telling you right now, he owes us money. And that guy Taysom Hill owes New Orleans Saints money back. I'm so sorry, but he is
rebates. He's not worth it.
Not at all.
Mhm.
Not even a little bit.
And
Mandy didn't want to join the rugby. It was roller derby. That's what it
Mhm.
was.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
roller derby.
I'm like, can you even roller skate? And she's like,
Doesn't
she
matter.
looked at me like we were gonna fight.
The
Like
the
like,
strategy is to lay down and trip the other girls. That's
Like
the
when
strategy.
I started doing pageants when I was 11 and I started modeling when I was like 13. So I've always been like in some way or another on some kind of camera. I don't want my tooth knocked out. I don't want my nose broken. Like professionally, it's not a good idea for me
Well,
to
you
be
can
in
get
roller
flappers.
derby. But Amanda would freaking kick A in roller derby. Like,
I told
think
her,
she would
I
handle
told her I just wanted to see her in short shorts and tights and some roller skates around the house, and
next
that was
year
good
Halloween.
enough. Yeah.
Roller girl and what's his name? Dirk.
No.
There's your
Of
costume.
course.
Of course.
Richie P. He always comes and shows. It's always like, I hit the like button. I'm like, yes, you did. Richie P, I appreciate
And
you.
I think Anointed One said it earlier. The Sean Payton era is kind of done.
I agree.
He needs a quarterback that has his head, that has his brain, and no one has that like Drew Brees had.
No, I think he would have been a great fit with like Matt Stafford.
Yes.
Or maybe an Aaron Rodgers. I think that's maybe what he's holding out for. Is Aaron wants out of, Aaron Rodgers wants out of Green Bay, and he might go on down there. I don't know if they can afford him after giving Taysom Hill $86 million. Like,
it's still too much.
Or just stupid. But I think Sean Payton needs to change his scenery. I think that would do Sean Payton very good. I think he needs to be a head coach somewhere else.
Sometimes there's just a magic moment in sports, like with Belichick and Brady, and Peyton and Breeze was one of those. And sometimes you have like this magic moment, and then I feel like those coaches, like Belichick's going to spend the rest of his life trying to recreate something that.
Well, here, but
no.
What's his name? Not Daniel Jones, Mac something.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, he's decent. He just doesn't make a lot of mistakes. But if you watch his personality, it's changed, and Belichick's done a lot of that. But he's playing decent, and I think Belichick can win.
I'm so tired. It's not that I'm lit. I'm so tired, Richie. You don't even know.
I think they got something in Mac Jones. I do. I think
they have consistent
the same
above
dynasty.
Average.
Is it the same dynasty?
He's not Tom Brady.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that, but
you're not going to ever have that again.
He did trademark MJ10, like TB12. He did trademark that the other day, and that came out like, he's like following in Tom Brady's footsteps, and I'm like, every quarterback should do that.
Yeah, every quarterback.
It's a branding thing. It's not trying to follow in Tom Brady's footsteps. For Christ's sake, at the end of the day, football is going to end, and that clothing line, that campaign, that brand is going to continue. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
Shaq figured that out. Drew Brees figured that out. Romo figured it out.
Mm-hmm. Shaq bought Papa John's.
Ooh, big touchdown. Taysom Hill pass, 70 yards.
40,
70
30,
yards.
20. There it is.
Boom.
There it is.
Damn. Hold on now.
Now we got 44.
Now we're messing with my over.
Now we got a 44.
Like I said, the 40 looked good, but it didn't look good.
Right. 2.5 minutes left. In the last minute, there's been 3 touchdowns this quarter. So,
thanks, Anointed One.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bill manages.
He does. His personality is going to change.
I think Mac Jones is a serviceable quarterback who doesn't make mistakes and can be consistent. He's not necessarily going to go out there and ball out and win you a game, but he also won't lose you a game.
He's the opposite of Carson Wentz.
100%. Carson Wentz, best thing he could have did was went to Indy, though, because Jonathan Taylor is legit.
That dude is no joke.
Yeah, like
no joke.
Yeah, I kind of. He's killing me in fantasy this year.
Good hit, yeah. Jonathan Taylor will just always be the Lion King guy. I think Dan Quinn looks like Lenny. We said that already, Terry. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
No, but that's somebody else said I look like Dan Quinn, and Terry got it right. Dan Quinn looks like me.
There you go.
There it is. Nailed it, Terry. Nailed it, Terry.
Let's be clear.
Hope you're doing well,
Dan
Terry.
Quinn is, but I'm gonna.
That's so funny. 2 times in the same chat that came up.
Was that a 5-yard pass that he went 65 yards for?
Yep, like
My
a little
God.
screen thingy. Let's see. How old? Dan Quinn's older than me, though, by 3 years.
Doesn't matter.
Whatever.
You hit
Yeah,
puberty.
My
first.
I got my
You don't
wife
think
into
things
fantasy.
like that matter. They totally do.
I got my wife into fantasy football about a year ago, 2 years ago. This is either her third or second year.
Sean,
First
ask him
week.
what his wife's team. Ask Lenny what his team name is. Sean,
Lenny,
ask him.
what's your fantasy football team name?
Mandy's husband. That's my team name, Mandy's husband.
Tell him
Because
why, Lenny.
week one, we played each other, and she kicked my ass. So that was our bet. I'm like, and the name of her team is Sassy Pants, by the way. That's the name of her fantasy football, Sassy Pants. So
much cleaner than I expected.
Yeah.
Mine was Scallywag Salty Seaman.
Right.
And then
So-
Rudy was offside.
All right, Dallas is going to kick a field goal. Saints aren't going to score. It's going to be game over.
Well, no
Over's
more
gonna hit.
points. No more points.
Sorry.
I'll take over 47, just not over 50.
It's going to
53.
47.
Yeah.
47 is going to
Yeah.
happen.
I've got your teaser around here somewhere.
It's pick 'em
It's
and
47 and a
53.
half on the line,
And
huh?
53, yeah.
47 and
Yeah.
a half? Okay.
Yep. I'm trying to see if I can.
Yeah,
still
I
get
was
a
wondering,
live bet.
Joe. You went to public school. It's okay. I was wondering about that, Joe. I was like, what number did he get? What happened to that line? Because I knew Lenny had 53, so in a tease.
Right.
Anyway.
Yeah, it dropped down and then it went back up a little bit, but I got it. I think at an even 53. Oh,
Let me
can I
check
do
one more
anyone?
thing.
Oh, good
And
night, Miss Danica. Gonna have
may
some
have to
grape
go.
nut ice cream. What the frick is grape nut ice cream? I want that. And watch Kevin Hart new Netflix series. See you on the morning show. All right. Have a great night, Miss Danica. I'm glad you could pop in.
That series looks good with Wesley Snipes and Kevin Hart. It's like an 8-part series. Looks really good. Me and Mandy were talking about watching that. I think
What
it's
is
on our
it?
list. It's called shit. Why you
Tiger
gotta
King
ask?
season 2 is terrible.
Oh
Is
my
it?
God.
It's
People still watch that?
he's in jail. Like it's nothing. Everyone knows the story. They're just riding.
So I'm not
the
missing.
high.
I'm not
So
missing
did they
anything.
feed
No,
that guy
dude.
to a tiger or what? Do we know the answer to that?
Well, allegedly he married her when she was super super young. So there's probably some intimidation and not polite things going on in that relationship. So you can kind of get behind where that came from if she did kill him.
True story. That's the name
Well,
of
then
it.
it's okay. But did she feed him to a tiger? That's what I
Don't know.
I
Until you find him,
100%
you can't
think
know.
Carol Baskin did it.
Yeah, I think so.
She did it. She killed that dude, and then she fed his ass to the tigers.
That's what I want to
And-
believe because it's a way better story.
It sounds
than
good. Yeah,
Right.
sounds
I
better.
was such a fan of Tiger King when it came out.
Oh,
Season
sure.
1 was like, I rewatched it. Like, I watched it, and then I made
Too
my
much.
sister watch it, and I watched it again, and it was such a mess. We didn't have anything going on during COVID, so that's what I did. There you go,
You
Cowboys.
didn't
Victory
tap into the
formation.
likings of
Final?
Russian ping pong? 27-7.
Is that for real? Is that the
I
real
still have
final? Or
a
is that
minute
you just
20
saying?
left.
I got a minute left. Yeah, minute 10.
Minute 15.
But it's third and
2-minute
12.
quarter.
They're taking knees.
2-minute warning.
All right.
No timeouts. Yeah,
No,
it's
yeah,
either
they're
going to be
just-
44 or 47. So whatever.
Who's this dude behind Sean Payton spitting
Well,
on the
44
ground
and
like
47 is a big difference. you got the total. What is grape nut ice cream? I know. I need to know about this.
why? It sounds
Look at that.
disgusting. Julie Carly, I'm on your page.
But she's from the islands. She might have some cool thing that we don't know about. We
Island
want.
boy.
We're just thinking of like
She just
cereal
adds rum. She just adds rum.
That
It
Bahama
says
rum is different.
here.
Is that with the and then with the what island? Jamaican Islands, Bahama Islands, the Virgin Islands? What islands? They all like rum though, don't they? I don't know.
Yeah, rum, baby, rum.
Miss Denica's offended.
Oh my God. Okay. I didn't
It's
know
in Jamaica.
that. Did you know that Ben and Jerry's has a whiskey ice cream? It's called Whiskey Business.
Not surprised. Hey,
It's
I gotta
brown
go.
water bourbon. Holy
I gotta
No
go.
problem.
Last thing,
wrong.
Rob Fant, Saturday night UFC main event. I got him winning. He's 145 over Aldo. I think Aldo's past his prime. He's not in the second prime. He's done.
Nice.
Faint,
But-
you
Hey,
said.
well, it was a pleasure having you on.
Thanks, guys.
Even though you want to talk trash to me, it's fine. I accept
You got your fair shot in.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll go round and round again. You're more than welcome back on. We'll definitely have you. You did great.
Thank you.
So,
Yes, excellent work.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I got to get some of this whiskey ice cream. Take care, Sean.
All right. See y'all, guys.
Bye, Sean. Thanks so much. Well, that was cool. That was super cool.
Yeah. I like it. And I like the fact that, like, you know, me and Allie are going to try and do this like every Thursday, like where we have a different Morning Wood guest on. So if you guys in the chat, not you, Tim, but everybody else, if you guys want to come on, let Allie know, let myself know, let one of us know. I mean, we talk all day, all the time. So let one of us know. We'd be more than happy to try and get you on. You just got to have stable internet and not be in the strip club.
Yes. And that last one's like negotiable. So it just kind of depends on which strip club. I was thinking about actually putting a sign-up sheet on the Morning Woody page and just pinning it at the top.
Not you, Amanda.
I want Amanda on. I want Amanda on all day.
So earlier today, she volunteered to do the show for me because I'm like, oh man, I'm tired. Like I'm at the hospital all day, and she's like, I can do it, and I'm like, you're a little too eager. So I think you should have her on. Now you've ruined her. Yeah. I think you should have her on with your par ladies. She would go good with them.
I would love. Well, it's a pick show, so I need her to give me picks. Julie says women often have a good excuse for killing folks. I like that.
That's fair.
I want her to come on with you because I love the two of you together so much. You guys are so funny. You should do your own show. Bye, Joe Chris. Thank you so much. Night night.
We don't even like each other. Like, I mean,
oh my God, you guys love each other. Google it, see if Eddie's in y'all state it tastes good. I'm on it, Miss Danica. I love funky foods like that. Like
I want to know if it has rum in it. Does it have?
No.
rum
So
in
this
it?
is what I found. Wait, real quick. Hold on, let me close all these out.
Yeah, close out all your porn.
In my search for grape nut, I had to do something while you were talking football.
That's fair.
Yeah.
As long as you don't use my wife's work phone,
I wore my baggy onesie.
Yeah.
Keep myself entertained. Hold on, Bugs. So hold on. I'm gonna. What? If you have a dad joke?
I have something funny.
What is it?
I slam dunked too hard that I cut myself on the chain.
That's not funny.
It's
It's not. Are you okay?
To the boys.
Did you break the backboard?
Did you break the backboard?
Did you shack it?
There it is.
I
There.
bent the backboard.
You bent it. I made him put a towel over the back of the door so it's not like constantly racking in my ear.
I'm good. I put some cleaning stuff, alcohol.
Okay, I'm gonna be done in like 5 minutes here.
Okay,
We're-
so
Yeah,
We're
you should
wrapping up.
try it before you just say, yeah, we're wrapping it out. Okay, so this is it right here. Whiskey Biz by Ben and Jerry's. It's a brown butter bourbon ice cream with blonde brownies and whiskey caramel swirls, topped with white chocolate ganache and white fudge chunks. It just blew my mind.
I'm
No,
interested. I'm
Are they
interested. I'm interested.
You're
I like.
interested. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm interested. I like this rum and raisin. As like I could see me getting into that.
Grape nut is Jamaican grape nut ice cream is a rich vanilla custard ice cream. It's creamy, sweet, and a little salty, slightly nutty, and also delightful. I'm sold. I'm in. Yeah, rum and raisin has liquor in it. Good job.
Good job, everybody.
job.
Once again, this show has made me hungry.
That's how we roll. All right, well, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. Like we said, we're going to be me, Lenny, and another Morning Woody is how we're taking this thing. We're doing it for you, Woody. Doing it for you. And Miss, we love you, but he's a busy. He has got basketball games galore. He's substituting. He's writing articles. So we love you, Cam. We miss you, Cam. And let's go. We're just going to take it in a different direction and see you in the morning, guys. Bright and early.
Yeah.
Morning Wood. 1:30 p.m. Eastern. See you there. Anything else, honey? We good?
I'm good. I'm out.
All right, we're out.
Going
Bye,
to bed.
guys.
Bye, guys. Yeah. Pat out. Wrong hand.